Hola, buenos noches, and good evening. This is your weekly news report, and I'm your host, Pedro. Former President Barack Obama has clarified that during his term, he saw no evidence that aliens are real, after declaring the existence of extraterrestrials in a podcast clip that blew up over the weekend. Obama sat down with podcaster Brian Tyler Cohen for an interview that was released Saturday. Toward the end of the interview, Cohen asked Obama a series of questions in what he called a lightning round, starting off strong with the question most Americans want the answer to. Are aliens real? They're real, but I haven't seen them. And they're not being kept in Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States, Obama responded nonchalantly. Obama said he was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round when answering that question, but that he wanted to clarify his response. Conspiracy theorists have long held the belief that the government is keeping extraterrestrials at a highly classified United States Air Force base in southern Nevada, but there is no proof to back up those claims. Now here's Rafa with our next top story.
8 people were killed in an avalanche during a backcountry skiing expedition on the California side of Lake Tahoe on Tuesday, authorities said in an update Wednesday. 6 others in the party survived, and 1 person is still missing, though presumed dead, officials said, as searchers fight near whiteout conditions. The avalanche was about a football field in length, authorities said. 5 clients and 1 guide survived the slide. The survivors range in age from 30 to 55 years old. Placer County Sheriff Wayne Wu, whose deputies are assisting in the search, said it could be some time before all 9 bodies can be recovered. The avalanche initially left 9 unaccounted for. The sheriff's office was able to remain in contact with the 6 survivors via an emergency satellite messaging service that allowed them to send text messages. From Monday to Wednesday morning, about 30 inches of snow fell at the Tahoe Donner Snow and Weather Station, which is roughly 4 miles from the avalanche site. An avalanche warning was in effect for the Tahoe region on Tuesday, with high risk at all aspects and any elevation.
President Donald Trump on Friday launched an extraordinary attack on the Supreme Court after it ruled against him on tariffs, describing justices in the majority as a disgrace to our nation and very unpatriotic and disloyal to the Constitution. While praising the 3 dissenting justices in the 6-3 ruling that invalidated most of his tariffs, Trump suggested the majority was swayed by foreign interests and said the 3 Democratic appointees in the majority are fools and lapdogs to moderate Republicans and Democrats. The court has a 6-3 conservative majority that frequently rules in his favor. While presidents often criticize Supreme Court rulings that upend major policies, it is highly unusual for them to use such harsh and personal language. 2 justices in the majority, Justices Neil Gorsuch and Amy Coney Barrett, were appointed by Trump and have frequently ruled in his favor in other cases. In criticizing the court, Trump did not mention any of the justices in the majority by name, but he explicitly praised the dissenters, Justices Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, and Brett Kavanaugh. Now here's Ariana with a look at this week's forecast.
Hello everyone, I'm your chief meteorologist, Ariana, with a look at your weather forecast for the week ahead. An atmospheric river in connection with a wavy and slow-moving Pacific front will lead to heavy rain in northern and central California on Tuesday. Unsettled weather is likely across the Intermountain West on Tuesday and Wednesday. A clipper system should generally bring modest snowfall across the northern tier through midweek. There will be uncertainty from the central U.S. to the northeast through late week. Due to potential amplified of a low-pressure wave, this will bring downstream wintry weather implications across the northeast, followed by Arctic air into the northern plains. Colder than average temperatures by as much as 10 to 20 degrees are likely across the weather. Us into Tuesday under a chilly surface high-pressure system. An upper ridge will be behind this system, leading to much warmer than average temperatures for the southwestern deserts region into the plains. This will lead to temperatures as much as 15 to 25 degrees above average for the region. Now, here's a look at your 7-day forecast for the Phoenix, Arizona area. We'll see a drastic change from the cool and wet week we previously had for Phoenix and surrounding areas. Temperatures will increase to the low to mid-80s for most of the week with mostly sunny skies the entire week. Low temperatures will start off the week in the upper 40s, and then by mid and late week lows will be upper 50s to low 60s. Now we send it back to Pedro.
That will do it for this week's weekly news report. As always, thank you for watching and have a great week. Como siempre, gracias por ver el video y que tengáis una buena semana.